Hello, I am Quinny. Welcome to the channel, guys. In this video today, we're going to be putting the Seattle Sounders under the sorare microscope as we gear towards rivalry week on the channel. Now, the Seattle Sounders is one of the most dominant franchises in MLS history. Generations of success. One of the real dominant teams that every season makes the playoffs, every season is capable of winning it all, and every season has some of the biggest and high-profile names in the division. And the football the Sounders play under Schmetzer is very, very conducive to the SO5 scoring matrix. Some of the key players in the Sounders are amongst the best on the platform. There's some real cult favourites in this team as well. And there's some great value options because of the way they play football. They can still rack up points, but they're maybe not a big glamorous type player. They're maybe overshadowed by other players in the team, and they become great value. If you haven't opened your sorare account yet, there's a video linked in the description in this video that is the #1 walkthrough that I've made that will make sure when you open your account you don't make any beginner mistakes and you maximise all the free items available. If you have any other questions or need any other assistance, just reach out to me in the comment section in this video and I'll get back to you. And if you're just here looking for the link to get the free card once you sign up, that is also in the description in this video. Make sure when you hit the link you sign up directly to make sure that it correlates and entitles your account to a free limited card. So today I'm going to try and make the best SO5 team I can for the Seattle Sounders and think about where best the utility for them could be in terms of competitions, the budget they fall into, that sort of thing. At any point in the video today, if you laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble and let's get stuck into it. If you could hit the subscribe button, I do daily global football content, everything from Wonder Kids and Rising Star Managers to fantasy football and watch-alongs. That will also automatically enter you into my April giveaway. This month I'm giving away a rare under 23 goalkeeper in the Turkish Superliga, Diego Souza, and 2 limited goalkeepers. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, with my family being from Washington State, I actually counted myself, and still kind of do, as a Sounders supporter, as they kind of like my family's local team, if you like. Much more of a City guy, NYC, nowadays with the City Football Group and all the rest of it. But by the by, I love the Sounders, very successful, great team, and the way they're playing now, like I said in the intro, is very good for SO5. But the problem they've got is injuries and such. The clear star in the team, Nicholas Lodero, maybe Raul Ruidiaz, but he's injured at this point in time, and Lodero is fit, so we're going to say it's Lodero. It's 63 euros for a limited and just under 500 euros for a rare. He's an attacking creative midfielder who has made his name over and over again in MLS is one of the key playmakers, one of the best operators, one of the highest level performers, and it is just about when he's fit and available, the guy delivers. He's got the ability to do it, no doubt at all. Rui Diaz, even injured, at 80 euros and at 526 euros, I think would be a really great pickup for when he does return, because this guy just scores goals, he's on penalties, he's a big game player, he scores in the clutch moments, and he's a real talisman forward, and when he is fit and available, him and Lodero, you know, they link up together so well. Now, I actually think Christian Roldan is probably the best shout, the best SO5 card in the Seattle Sounders. This guy plays everywhere across the kind of front midfield line. He does it all. He tackles, he passes, he shoots, he scores, he gets assists, he does everything. He's pretty much always fit as well. He's pretty reliable, pretty consistent. And, you know, he's not a big glamorous name like Lodero, like Rui Diaz, so he does go under the radar a little bit, but look at the guy's scores, man. He is incredible. I got the Jimi Hendrix Seattle shirt this year. Seattle Sounders just won the Champions League, if you're not aware of that, by the way. And I've got Roldan 7 on the back of it. CR7, Christian Roldan. At 40 euros for a limited, I think that is fucking amazing. And just under 390 euros for a rare. I think that's good value for money for what he is, certainly. A close second to him for me would be Yaimar Gomez Andrade. He's one of the best defenders in the division. He has had some recent injury problems, but this guy is a destroyer defender on SO5. He just gets points all over the place for fun. He's just so dominant, getting all the passes, interceptions, tackles, all that good stuff. Doesn't get too many decisives, as you can see. 5 goals and 1 assist over this entire period, which goes all the way back to game week 20, which is like 3 years ago or something. So it's all in his contribution to the match. Now, the #1 goalkeeper is Stefan Fry. He also is a Seattle Sounders and MLS legend, really, at this point. 36 years old. He has no real signs of slowing down, but there is a credible #2 at the club, Cleveland, who actually just played in the last match at point of recording. So it's 75 euros for Fry. It's well advised you also go and get Cleveland, and then if you know in advance that the rotation is going to happen, you can still participate in the game week and you're not a goalkeeper down. It's 600 euros for the rare. I would offer the same advice again. He's a wee bit expensive for a rare. because of his age, in my opinion. But he's as solid as it comes. You know, he's not glamorous or anything like that. Sounders don't always get clean sheets, but, you know, they don't get... No one hammers them. No one hammers them. So, you know, the floor on him is quite high, even though the ceiling isn't that high. Now, it must be said, real honourable mentions go to the Alex Roldan midfielder card, which is a really cheap card and scores very, very well when he does play. Because of the injuries to João Paulo as well, we see a lot of minutes coming the way of Albert Rusnak, especially at the moment. He's not played as much in the last 5 matches, but again, the sort of price you can pick him up for, he deserves a shout. As well as Obed Vargas, who's also injured, but the 16-year-old midfielder has really made a name for himself very quickly after a few appearances this season. Same with Josh Atencio and Reed Barker-Whiting, you know, if you can this thing with Sounders is if you can build out the depth, but you can do quite cheaply, and you can follow the team, then when like Lodero is injured or Rusnak suspended, if you know who's going to come in, then you know those guys, because they go into a really successful team, the youngsters have got a really good chance of scoring pretty well also. This is not too far off the Seattle Sounders stack that I built for my own personal gallery coming into this MLS season. The only difference being Lodero over Rui Diaz, because one's fit now and one's injured. When I made my stack, it was the other way around. So, Captain Roldan, because that's just the way I roll. And if you look at this, guys, look, this is the best team we've built so far in this. Always in the prizes, it looks like. You know, this week here, with Fry and Yaimar picking up deep oranges, they must have conceded a few goals in that game. The team was like half a point out of prizes, but then every other week since then over the last 3 months, tier 3 reward, tier 3 reward, tier 3, tier 3, tier 1, and then just out of a tier 3 there again. And that's with, you know, Lodero picking up a 43 in that situation when the team did very well. And this one, Fry did the same. Here no one did anything amazing. So again, we're still not had in these kind of unicorn scenarios where everyone kicks off and it's like 4-0 Sounders and all these guys get involved. Jordan Morris is a very good forward card. Again, when he does play, he's after returning from a very long injury, and he's been pretty ever-present since his return. And, you know, he's very cheap for a forward card, especially when you know this guy gets assists as much as he does get goals as well. He's not just all about that. He has some AA game to him as well, and that can just put the ceiling really on the scores. The Sounders, like, depends on your budget. You can really play this collection of cards, the squad of cards that the Sounders offer, in really any division in Sorare. It just depends on your budget, really. And I think for a limited team, this is why I built it for my own gallery. I think bang for buck, around $250, $300 to build a team like this from the Seattle Sounders. I think it's fantastic value for money from one of the apex predators in the division. A very steady franchise and a really solid stable there of like proven performers in the division at that level, at that club. And I think over rivalry week, you know, when we see them in the games this week, they are big game players, and those are the guys that when you're watching football, you're following them, you've got that team deployed in a competition, watching it come off and pay off, and you see your guy getting an assist and a goal or whatever. It's a great buzz. I absolutely love it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share and retweet and all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's get into all the giveaway stuff before I let you go. I'm still doing monthly giveaways and I'm making it easier to enter. If you want to be entered to win this month's prize or any future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, you need to be a subscriber to enter, then leave a comment down below. Each month, a random comment from a random video will be selected as the winner, so the more videos you leave a comment on, the better the chance you've got of winning any of my giveaways. All the winners are announced at the end of videos the same way as we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. As always, guys, if you've enjoyed the video today, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. On screen now is some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.